Welcome back to my channel. I am Audrylin, Zerilda, KOMTERE, Nauses. Nauses for those who do not speak my tongue. Nauses consists of two syllables, no and ses. No is an anagram for Anu and ses for Isis. In the ancient days, we did not have vowels, so ses is for Isis, SS. It's also not a coincidence that the Gnostic belief is associated with Nauses. So I am the Sophia they speak about of the Gnostic belief. I am also the age of Aquarius, born on the 14th of February, on the day of love. And also Inanna as the goddess of love and war. I am the age of Aquarius, the Alpha and the Omega, or the beginning and the end of the age of Aquarius. I am called by many names as Isis. And now I am Audrylin, enthroned on our earth right now, on the 9th of September 2023. I have spoken about different events where I have been enthroned, where the throne has been restored back to me from my daughter sisters or daughter mother's hands into my hands, and that I am the authority, the only authority of earth right now on this earth. It doesn't matter who the president is of a specific nation. What I declare and decree goes for this earth, this lifetime. I am the only one who is enthroned here on this earth. Today's message is about the opposite of the gospel of Christ that must be preached to the ends of all the nations before the end comes, as it is written in Matthew 24, verse 14. Now, before Christ, the character Christ died on the cross, as they say, he exclaimed that it was finished. He said, finished. Now, the gospel, the message, the purpose why Christ came previous lifetime. When he died, or she died, she proclaimed that the mission for that lifetime or specific period was finished. But now many of the Christians or many believers are holding on to the notion or the idea that the gospel about Christ must be preached all over the nations of the earth before the end comes, which is not correct. Because as earthlings, we all know that we are here as different species, different cultures, holding different belief systems. So it's not just Christians who the galactic family or heavens, which consists of different galaxies, different planets, different constellations, different realms, are coming to save. We are not here only for Christians. That's what you need to understand. We know that Christianity is also spread across all the cultures, nations, and people and species. Therefore, the written word that says that the gospel of Christ, the message of Christ must be preached, apparently that Christ died for the sins of beings here on earth, must be preached to all the earth before the end comes. I debunk it today as the mother of the throne and as the Christ essence that was here in the past lifetime, and as an embodiment of the Christ that came forth from us, from me. Now, when he said on the cross, now let's speak in terms of what they have written. On the cross, the purpose, the message about Christ was finished or was fulfilled, as he said. It is finished. So, what message are you still preaching about in this lifetime, in this age of Aquarius, for it to reach the end of the world, or end of the nations, or all the nations, and all over the world before the end comes? Now, you see, this is one of the deception of the nefarious ones, of the planetary rulers and poster rulers, to make people, distract them with illusions, distract them with deceptive, corrupted truths or twisted truths, so they can only focus on a specific part of the truth and not really to get right for the end times. The gospel of Christ, the message about Christ, or the book of Christ, the purpose that we represented in the age of Pisces, has been finished. Now let's take it on the literal or on the scriptural side, the way the Christians understand it. If the word has been preached, if the word was going to be preached until all the people all over the world has heard, ask any villager in any town or on any farm whether they have heard about Jesus Christ. They all have. And the end is not here yet in terms of the resurrection of the dead, in terms of Christ himself coming from the heavens. That already should make you question the lie of the nefarious ones. And as I said, the message, the purpose why our Christ, the righteous, the just, was here, why we were here in the past lifetime, you must understand, as the Christ essence, we are a collective. It is one that represents or embodies the all here on this earth. So we were here in the past lifetime. Our message, our purpose, we fulfilled it. That's why we said on the cross, so-called cross, we said, it is finished. My book of life I have fulfilled. I have finished the purpose why I came here for. So what are you looking for? Waiting for another salvation, or waiting for people on earth to hear the salvation, or apparently the purpose why Christ came here to die for your sins? But up to now, you are still going more into destruction, or you are worse than you were when Christ was here on earth. So who are you deceiving? You are only deceiving yourselves because you are believing lies. You don't go within yourself to ask questions, to consult with your ancestors, to consult with your spirit team to help you to understand scriptures. So there is no way, and there is, as the enthroned mother and the essence of Christ, and Christ herself as the ISIS, the book of that Jesus Christ came to save you, and we are waiting for more people to be saved. That is over. That is a lie. We did not come to earth to save the world. Every lifetime we come to correct or to intervene, to help humanity to see the truth about earth and the ownership of this earth. That's why Christ also preached about the landlord that is out or that is gone. And when the landlord comes back, he will ask why some of the lessees, or the ones that have taken care of, or they have stolen, the ones that have stolen the throne, why they have mistreated the people of the owner or the children of the landlord. I can't think about the verse right now, but it is in the scripture. I will put it in the description box about the landlord. So that's it. Now this lifetime, the age of Aquarius, Audrylin, Zerilda, KOMTERE, Nauses as the age of Aquarius, the landlord, the enthroned one, tells you now, the book that I have come here for on this earth right now is to expose the hidden things, the plots and the plans, the persecution, the so-called dark works of the planetary criminals, the Illuminati, the Buckingham Palace, the Vatican, the black nobility, the secret societies, and gatekeepers, and so forth. So my book of life is about exposing the nefarious ones, the imposters. And this has also been assisted by many all over this world. Many people have been and are exposing the things that are happening behind the scenes. We also know, and we have taken note, that many do just expose just to buy faces with the people, but we know their hearts. We know their deeds, what they do behind the scenes. And they look like people who are truly, apparently, exposing people. But they are not, because they are playing both sides. They are part of the nefarious ones. So understand this, people. My book of life is to expose. That is my purpose, and that is what I have come here for. And exposing the nefarious ones, the planetary criminals, the imposter rulers. We are, with my divine team, with my galactic, cosmic, planetary, and families of my realms of earth, we are doing it on a daily basis. Behind the scenes, like when they make different things aware to me and when I put it out on videos and so forth. But with the algorithm and the attacks that are happening, they do not let it go out to the masses because they do not want the people to know the truth. But I do not care about it. I care much about that. Whatever they are doing comes to my awareness. And the awareness, the divine, the Most High, the galactic family, or the cosmic, the planetary family, the federations, galactic federations, council, warriors, and guides, and judges. They know what comes to my awareness, and that already signs the deal. Because I have become aware of what has happened, whether one person hears or not, because I have come not for the masses, I have come to expose the planetary criminals, the imposter rulers, and so forth. So they know, because they have their gang stalkers, their remote viewers, their mind readers, their telepathic communicators, etc., all around me all the time. So they know exactly what the spirit or what the divine team is bringing out from their behind the scenes or darkness or hidden things into the light. So this is my book of life. Understand this, human beings. There is no Jesus Christ that will come to save you. Understand this. That this earth belongs to us. Belongs to me, the ISIS, the enthroned one right now. And my counterpart, my divine partner, the Father King, or the King Father, and to our sons as King of Kings, or sons as kings, and the King of King. The King of King position, you can compare that one to the Christ, because he is the King, and then we have the King of Kings. But the King of Kings is not here yet. He is waiting to come back. The one whom you call Christ. But it is not the Christ that you have been shown in pictures and that they are talking about in the Bible. The way they painted him in the Bible. So the Christ, or the King of Kings, will come back and be in oneness with the mother of the throne, and oneness with the father of the throne, and with his kings that will co-rule with him on this earth. So, as the exposures have already started with different people, and with the exposures, we do not have to wait for the whole world to know about the exposures of corruption, of theft, of murders, of pedophilia, of child sacrifices, and different things that are happening. People all over the world already know the corruption that the leaders have in the different countries, in the nations. If you ask a villager about their leaders in their nation, they will tell you about the corruption that is there, because those things have already been exposed. So we are already wrapping up the chapter, or my purpose of exposing these nefarious ones. And the end will come. You don't have to wait for Jesus Christ, for the message to be preached, for people to accept Jesus Christ, quote, to accept Jesus Christ as the personal Lord and Savior. No. He preached our Christ essence, preached what was needed for the world to hear when the Christ essence was present on earth. But now it is the mother that has come to take back the throne of the earth, and with the purpose of exposing the nefarious ones. And the end will come, definitely this lifetime. End will come, because I have come to put an end to the works of the nefarious ones, the impostor rulers, and so forth. And also, because as I said in the beginning, we are here, different species, different people, cultures, etc., different belief systems. And that we are not only here for Christians. So as a galactic family, we are here for all the sentient beings here on this earth, to save them if we have to. In saving, we mean those who want to go back to their galactic families, to heaven. They have the chance or the option to go back to their galactic families. Those who want to be restored back to earth, they are going to be restored back. It means they will be healed, and they will learn what righteousness, justice, love, kindness, peace, truth, and not stealing what is not yours means, because they will have to understand that the throne of the earth, doesn't belong to the people who stole the throne from us. And those who want to be rehabilitated, they must get ready to be rehabilitated somewhere else, far away from the realms of our earth. And then we have the ones who want to be destroyed. They will be, because we are giving you the choice you want. So understand this. I am wrapping up the exposure or the disclosure, because they already know the mother herself is here. They know that I have been enthroned on the 9th of September 2023. And they continue on as if the world belongs to them, as if earth belongs to them, as if the Americas, the presidency of the Americas belong to them. So understand this. The book of exposure of the hidden things, of revelations of the hidden things, of things that are happening behind the scenes. And you can see it's not just through me, the vessel, the embodiment of that book of life. We are mobilized all over the earth, that we have prophets, we have psychics, we have channelers, we have preachers, all the different kinds of people that are exposing the works of the nefarious ones. That is my book of life. That is the book of life, the purpose of the age of Aquarius that is, and that has, and that will be fulfilled in a short time. We do not have time. And those who are Christians that only think they are the only ones that will be saved, understand you are not lost. You still keep your faith, whether you are a Christian or not. Whatever belief system you practice, keep the faith in that. The only thing you need to make sure about is your heart. It is your heart towards righteousness, justice, love, towards kindness. That is what we are going to. And towards truth, most importantly. Because you cannot say you are a righteous person and you deny and you fight against the truth. Truth about the owners of this earth. You cannot be righteous. You are not in right standing. So people, The book of the exposure of lies, of hidden things, and of the imposter rulers of this earth is going to be concluded in a short time, in a very, very, very short time. So get ready, because we will have a separation between the righteous and the just, the loving and the kind, and the truthful from those that are opposing them. I will not tolerate any nonsense this lifetime. As a divine being in the heavens, I have proclaimed or decreed enough is enough. Now, when a divine being, patient, loving and kind, not corrupted by the things of this earth or world, could say something like enough is enough in the heavenly places, how about someone who comes, who reincarnates, or the divine being who reincarnates and experience that, the effects, the things that we were seeing in the heavens getting worse every day? Then I am also proclaiming or decreeing that enough is enough. Enough is enough. Nefarious ones, planetary criminals. Enough is enough, Donald Trump. Because it's not the first lifetime that you are doing this, what you are doing right now. Enough is enough, Elon Musk. Enough is enough, Buckingham Palace. Enough is enough, Vatican. You who are running the Mary Joseph Project. Enough is enough, Buckingham Palace. You who's cloning the throne, the queens of this earth, using our DNA to deceive. Not really to deceive the galactic families, because they can smell through the clone to see that it's not the original that you are presenting to them. Enough is enough for cloning the kings and the queens, or the mothers and the fathers of the throne of this earth. And so doing, you have been maintaining the throne here on this earth in England. Enough is enough. Secret societies, the cabal, the magic, black magic, the dark magic that you have been conjuring up against me, against the righteous, against the masses. Enough is enough with your spells and rituals through your English language, as well as through witchcraft, voodoo, through different dark arts. Enough is enough for technological, the technological weapons that you have formed against masses and against the throne of this earth, against the true owners of the throne of this earth, because you have used the gifts that you have received from the galactic family. You have weaponized those technology, the AI technology, the cloning technology. You have weaponized it against the true owners of this earth. Enough is enough of that. And you know who you are. You know whom I am talking to. Enough is enough for you vilifying the Anunnaki. Enough is enough for cloning the twin soul, the twin flame cord, and using it in your different beings, the gang stalkers, or those whom you have conjured up against the throne of this earth, in your clones, so that when you are doing your rituals, because you have cloned an image of me using my DNA, that when you are performing your rituals and spells, it feels like I am present with you in whatever thing you are conjuring up or presenting to the galactic family, as if I am agreeing with what you are doing, but I do not. Enough is enough for using my DNA, my image, my name for your to your advantage and for your nefarious plots and plans and agendas here on earth. Enough is enough for using the DNA, the images and the names of my people, of my gods and goddesses, of my rulers, for nefarious purposes, for you to hold on to the throne of this earth, to hold on to the presidencies in different nations of the earth. Enough is enough. I am telling you, your removal is just in your bedrooms. You will be snatched out. You are the ones who will be raptured, not us, because earth belongs to us. Where must we be removed? The only time we will be raptured is when the righteous is raptured, and then you will be totally destroyed. That's the only time. But I pray that many be saved, and the few or those who will be destroyed or raptured out will be going into their destruction. Because if there are 500 million people on earth, for example, I'm not talking about the NPCs, the clones, the robots, etc. I'm talking about the natural or the organic people. Say there, for example, there are 500 million or 1 billion. We cannot destroy earth because there are all, because of 1,000 or 10,000 people that are messing things up for us here on this earth. That is one possibility. But if you do not change, and especially the gatekeepers and the recruits, if you do not change, you are also at risk of being destroyed with your masters. So understand, the book of exposing the nefarious ones is here. And I am the one speaking to you together with those who are in the masses doing the work of true exposure, not running the conqueror. You know, the enemy always has a counterfeit of exposing the works of the evil ones or the works of the wicked ones. They always have a counterfeit, always. For the original, they have a clone. For the truth on the right, they have a lie that looks like the truth on the left, for example. That's what they are doing. So when you see apparently the team of Q that says question everything, Q17, which is spearheaded by Donald Trump, the crook, the snake, that he is not really in the right standing with the divine all and right standing with the throne of this earth. As I said in the previous videos, his reign as a president will be short. Very, very short. He may think that he has won, but that is to prove our prophecies, our visions, our word. So let him continue, and those who are following him, the nefarious ones, those who are working together with him, continue, but understand that I did not come to play around this time. We did not come to play with the throne of this earth this time. We did not come to play and ignore the voices that have called out to us for help, blood that has been shed on this earth of the righteous, of the owners of the throne, the children of the throne. And enough is enough for you stealing the seed of the mother, stealing our seeds from our wombs and using them to negotiate the rule of the throne. And after that, you kill them. Enough is enough of that nefarious ones, for I am aware of how you have been using the seeds that you have stolen from us, changing their colors or skin colors, turning them from a black person into a white person to continue with your rule on this earth. Enough is enough of that. Nothing you do this time will give you the throne of this earth in this age of Aquarius. Enough is enough for you meddling with the grit of this earth. Enough is enough for everything that you are doing, trying to maintain or trying to hold on to your nefarious, draconian, reptilian, nefarious, archonic rule here on this earth. Enough is enough. You will not have earth this time. I am the divine exposer and the divine judge of beings here on this earth, together with my divine team of the divine all of the galaxies, of the cosmos, of the planets, and of the realms of creation. You will not have earth this time. At all cost, I promise you. At all cost, I promise you, you will not have earth this time. Your age of Pisces is over. Pisces, which means fisher of men. You have been fishing men for so long, lifetime in and lifetime out. Fishing our seeds in our wombs, fishing for women and children, fishing for babies to sacrifice, fishing for gatekeepers, fishing for recruits against the throne and the righteous, the chosen ones, fishing for all kinds of beings that did not know themselves so they can help you. Your fisherman duty and job is over here on this earth, Vatican, and all you culprits that are in alliance with them. The age of Pisces is over. This is the age of Aquarius, and I am the divine Aquarius.